What is up, guys? Just got back from the gym. So I thought this morning, what is the one thing that I least want to do? And that is recording a YouTube video and putting myself on the internet. I have major resistance when it comes to speaking in front of cameras, posting myself, just exposing myself to the world. So I thought, let's do this first ever YouTube video talking about something. I don't really have a plan for this, so I just want to get over the first hurdle of actually posting content online. So here it is. I've been running my own business now for about 1.5 years, and yeah, I've been obviously you have to go through a lot of pain and struggles when you first starting out, and you have to push through a lot of these like insecurities. I used to be very shy when I started out, so when I was supposed to do cold calls and supposed to take meetings with people, it was just, yeah, I didn't like it at all, right? But I did it anyways, and here I am, comfortable speaking to people. I don't have a problem with that anymore. And I think it's the same principle here when it comes to posting content, right? You just have to do it, and it's going to get more comfortable, and you're gonna get into a flow. You're gonna know what to do and what not to do. So I just have to start doing it, basically. Anyway, my main focus is on sales. So I was thinking this channel maybe should also be on like sales related topics, and also a bit of health and fitness, because that is also one of my big interests that I'm very into. So yeah, anyways, I just want to talk briefly about, first starting out and, first getting into like sales, doing cold calls, etc., etc. Really, what it comes down to in the beginning is just doing it for sure. I mean, just do it, because I took like 1 to 2 months, and even now I can get into that where I'm just like watching content. And don't get me wrong, all of that is good. It's good to, learn, to get better, acquire new skills, learn new stuff. But if you haven't done it, it's kind of pointless to, go read a book about sales or watch some YouTube video about sales, because you won't have any like reference point. You won't know how to apply what you're reading, and you don't know, this one is the most important thing, you won't understand why you're applying the thing you're reading about, right? You won't understand, okay, why should I do this instead of just doing this? Because you haven't done it. You need to have a lot of calls, a lot of meetings. You need to review those calls and meetings so you can see for yourself, okay, when I say this, I get this reaction. When I show up like this, I get this reaction, right? And then you can start tweaking things. So yeah, if you I don't know. So yeah, if you have your SMMA or whatever business coaching, consulting agency, whatever, and you're doing a lot of like research, you're thinking about, or if you're even thinking about starting a business, my brother always says this to people that are approaching him and wanting to get into business. Do the calls first. I mean, don't start with building like websites, pages. First, you have to determine, all right, what am I actually going to do? And most importantly, what is the actual problem that I'm going to solve? And is the problem a thing that people are even struggling with? Because I see so many like young people right now that want to start agencies, or some SaaS thing, right? And they start with building a concept in their mind and start building this business without even without even having spoken to one customer or a potential customer or something like that. So what you got to do first of all, start doing the calls, call them and tell them you're doing research, call them and see if they even have a problem. So you don't build this thing that solves a problem that you think they have. I mean, that's completely backwards. And if you do that, you're going to waste a lot of hours, maybe even months, maybe even years. I know I did that in the beginning as well, and then I had to tweak as I went going. What I should have done is just made the calls in the first place, do my research, and see if they actually have a problem that that I can solve, right? Because that's what business is all about, solving problems for people. So yeah, start there. do the calls. When it comes to sales, also just do the calls. You will get better as time progresses. Record your calls, review them. Then you can start, tweaking, taking in new information. But don't start with reading like 10 books about sales, because it's honestly a complete waste of time if you ask me. Just get started, get doing. Same with the gym, right? Don't try to find the best workout program if you haven't even been to the gym like once, or if you're a complete beginner, man. Just go to the gym, start lifting weights, and you're going to see results just from that, right? You don't have to have like the perfect diet, the perfect workout plan. To be honest, I believe it's all just bullshit. I mean, just go to if you're not going to compete, right, just go to the gym. You don't need all of that. And when it comes to sales as well, don't overcomplicate it. If you're comfortable in yourself and you can speak with certainty when it comes to actually selling, you'll get, yeah, you'll go a long way without those like techniques and skills, right? If you show up like a certain person that believes in your product or service, you will close deals without knowing all of those tactics, right? So yeah, it's about yourself, not all of these techniques. And for you to be able to, be comfortable selling, you have to do it a lot, right? They say that it takes like 10 hours, 10,000 hours before you can truly master something, and it's the same with selling. You have to sell a lot before you're going to be good. Same with the gym. You have to go there a lot, many years. You have to put in a lot of work before you're an expert on all the exercises and how you're going to structure your diet and all of that. So don't overthink it when you're a beginner, when you're just starting out. Just do it, and keep doing it for a long period of time, and you will get there. All right, I think that's it for this video. As I said, this is just for me getting started, basically. I don't know what I'm going to be posting in the future. Probably something sales, business, health and fitness related. So if you're into that and want to learn, grow with me, make sure to follow. We'll see you in the future. Take care, guys.